Hi everyone, I'm Sharon. So today we have Emma here going to talk about her experience of being a volunteer in AIESEC. Yay! So Emma, for AIESEC, what country did you choose to go and why?
For the AIESEC volunteering, I choose Sri Lanka because I'm really interested in the project. It's for education and it aims at teaching preschool students and elementary students basic English, like the grammar and vocabulary.
So how old were the students? Was it hard to teach them and how was their English ability?
Their age are between 7 to 13, and because they don't have many opportunity to be exposed in English learning environment, so it's a little bit hard to teach them in English. And their main language is 僧伽罗语. It's because of their religion, and so the students can only understand basic command like sit down, stand up, and repeat. So it forms an obstacle to communicate with them and transform in languages.
So when did you decide that you are going to be a volunteer in AIESEC and when did you actually go for this program?
In March, I go to the orientation held by NCCU AIESEC, and it introduced what we are going to do if we join the project. And then after the interview, you have to pass the interview first, and then you will gain the admission. Yeah, and I go to Sri Lanka in the summer for 6 weeks.
So for this AIESEC program, is there any fees that you need to pay and what are those?
The fee I have to pay by myself, including the plane ticket and the fee for AIESEC organization and the living expense there. Also fees for Sri Lanka local AIESEC for accommodation.
What was the job and plan required for you while you are there?
They divide us into several groups, and one is to teach elementary school students, and we have to decide and design our own programs. It includes the subjects and contents, also how long to teach.
So our next question is that when you are in Sri Lanka being a volunteer for AIESEC, was everything in your expectation or out of your expectation? Can you tell us some of the story behind it?
Not really, because I think the AIESEC organization is not that serious about our project. For example, we argue that we want more time to teach the student, but AIESEC will avoid their responsibility and don't find any solution for us. They will just ask us to go to find the principal of the school and to communicate with them. But I think in this kind of situation, AIESEC should play as a role of negotiator to bridge the gap.
So on to the next question. I'm really curious about your environment in Sri Lanka. For example, the house, and how about the friends? Are you able to get along with them well? And was it any culture shock between guys?
Actually, the environment of the house is really poor. We have 27 people, but all in a second floor house just have maybe 5 rooms and 2 bathrooms. And also, hot water won't be usually supplied in Sri Lanka, except for high-class hotel or some hostels. And our project have people from Russia, Spain, China, and Hong Kong, and Taiwan. And I think it's not that hard to living and volunteering with people from all around. You just have to open your mind and embrace the difference from other countries. It's easy to get along with other people.
So for all the volunteers that went there, do you find it hard to get along with them? And did you still stay in touch with them after this program is done?
For me, it's more easy to get along with people even at the first beginning because my personality is more outgoing than normal people. And when the project ended, we don't have that much connection with others because like Chinese, they have many forbidden in social medias such as Facebook and Instagram are all prohibited.
So my next question is more personal. I'm really curious that if you're able to go into the AIESEC program again, will you still go, and which country would you prefer next?
If I have another opportunity to go there again, I think I will still choose to go because I really learned a lot and experienced a lot, including the good part or bad part. I think it's really worthwhile for me.
So I think we have an overview about AIESEC. Can you tell us more about what was the best part about this whole experience for yourself?
For the best part, I think I have challenged myself and discovered the best version of myself. I've learned how to be solution-oriented when I face any circumstances. And also, I gained the ability to be for leadership and for independence and my personal development.
So to end this interview, my question for you is that would you recommend people to go, and if so, why?
Maybe not, because I think, in my opinion, it's highly possible for people to be disappointed about the form and operation for the AIESEC global volunteering. And that's really good for AIESEC organization. They gave us many space to create and decide how the programs to teach the classes, but however it's also a bad thing because we don't have the standard to teach students and what is good and what is bad and how far we go for them.
So this concludes our interview with Emma. So for those who are considering going to AIESEC, I hope you find this video helpful.
If you don't try and experience new things, you will never find your potentials.
That's it. I'm giving applause for Emma. Now let's go buy the food you want to eat. It's on me.